Playing black this time. Going up against 2840. 2840. Let's see if they make a move or if they abort. I'm 2803 right now. So if I win this game, all they do, queen's pawn. Okay. We're gonna have a queen's gambit. I would like to go against the queen's gambit. I'm actually good at that. That's one of my favorite openings. Queen's gambit. Give me a queen's gambit, please. Queen's gambit. Do the queen's gambit. Ah, yes. Queen's gambit. I will accept. Queen's gambit accepted. Old variation. Ooh. Fix that. We'll go there. I expected my opponent to develop one of their knights. Not sure which one, I forget. Maybe this knight, maybe that knight, I don't know. Yep, there it is. Prevent any shenanigans. Also, I can develop my X-square bishop. We'll go with this move. It's offering up a pawn trade. Does not accept my pawn trade. What a loser. 2840. Likes to play the queen's gambit accepted in old variation. I expected to attack in the center somewhere. Opponent has the knight support to attack in the center, so I would do that if I were them. Simply attack the center. It's not that hard. Opponent's losing a lot of time here, doesn't need to. Yep, there you go. Don't know why he took so long to make that move. I can attack back. Knight takes, okay. And give it up a knight trade. My opponent accepts. See, that's what he thought, but I'm going to attack the queen instead first. Get the queens off the board. Don't know why my opponent's thinking here. That's a simple take back. Just take the queen. Yes. I take the knight. Again, that was a knight trade. Just was attacking the queen first, just to get him off the board. Me attack the king now. I don't know why my opponent decided to put himself under attack, but it is what it is. 2800 rated player. Now I can castle. Yeah, you shouldn't be spending more than 25 seconds on any move at this level. If you are, there's something wrong. I want my opponent to go here, defending this square, defending the bishop, defending that square, and defending this. My opponent just needs to move his knight. Does not move the knight. What a weirdo. I'm going to skewer my own bishops because it works. My opponent won't have any attack. I'm going to skewer my own bishops. My opponent thinks he has an attack, but he does not. See, he should have done that a move ago, but that's okay. I think I'm going to move one of my bishops out the way. Simply move it out the way. I might have to move the other one out the way for my rook to have any mobility, but I'm gonna go ahead and move my knight, attacking this bishop. I can leave this pawn hanging, but it's protected once by that pawn. Kind of weakens my king a little bit, but that's okay. I want to attack something, so I'm attacking the bishop. Can easily take that if you wanted to. Yep, I expected that to happen. I'll just take back. He can take back and put me in check, but I can block. Yep. Actually, I'm gonna move out the way instead. Was gonna block with the bishop, but it'd be smarter to move out the way. Because now I'm on dark squares, and his dark square bishop is under attack. You could easily just move it, but yeah. Attacks my rook. I attack his bishop. He might go for my other rook. Which, if he does, I can just move it out the way. Because now he doesn't have a dark square bishop to attack me back. Now he's going for my dark square bishop. So I'm attacking his rook. That's attacking me. Now he might attack me again, but that's okay. Yeah, he goes to attack me again. I simply move out the way. Not that hard. Now he might attack my pawn as unprotected. Yep. Now I simply attack it back. And if he goes there, I simply attack with the bishop. And with a check, too. Attacks my knight. I will attack his rook. 5 is worth more than 3, so move it back. That's right, back that ass up, boy. 28, 40, am I right? Back that ass up, boy. Attacks my knight. Continuing attack on my knight, I'm going to fork your pawn and your rook. You can simply take back, but I will take back the bishop. That's just a free pawn, by the way. I literally just gave it up. It's a sacrifice. Go ahead, take it. You can take it. I don't care. Old variation. Who is this guy? Yeah, I was expecting that. I'm going to fork the pawn and the rook now. You can take my bishop, my dark square bishop. He wants it so bad. Yeah, you can take that. Yep. But I have one of your rooks. So now I'm up a knight, a bishop, and a rook, and you have a rook and a bishop. Okay, so he moved his king. Just gonna slide the king over, or slide the rook over, so I can move him closer to the action. He moves that pawn. Okay, I'm just gonna check the king. See what he does. He might go in for an attack on him, but it's protected by the rook, so I have no idea why. I would move him to the left if I was him. Move him to the left. But again, why are you attacking something that's protected? It'll just check you again. Now you have to go the other way. Get, shoe fly. Get out of here. Yeah. I'm gonna go back here. Get some vital squares here. He might push some of his pawns. That's okay. He could definitely start pushing pawns. Or he might move his king back to safety. His king is not safe. His king is not safe at all. Yeah. I will simply attack him again. If he moves forward again, I don't want to force a draw though. He does. I don't want to go back there, so what to do? I will go here. I will just offer up my rook for completely free. I will blunder my rook on purpose because I don't want to force a draw. This is an ingenious strategy. I'm up 5 minutes. Almost, yeah. Yeah, let me just blunder my rook. Now I fork. Yes. And now I have a move. Yay. That might have been one of the stupidest things I've done in a while. But that's okay. My opponent's as stupid as can be at 2,800. Why I decided to blunder? Now they're up +6. They could definitely win this. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Why are you chasing a knight with just your king, you weirdo? Don't do that. Don't do that. Oof. I will offer up a bishop trade. So I'm down material. I will trade down everything that I need to. He's only got 5 pawns and 2 of them are isolated. Doubled. He attacks my knight. Can I win with just a bishop and 2 pawns? Possibly. I actually have complete confidence I can still win this, even though I'm down 7 points of material. My king is not safe. My opponent needs to attack my king before I bring him into the action too, to support my pawns. He's attacking my bishop. Doesn't he know I can just simply move it? Now he could attack my king, but I will just take his rook if he does. I would start pushing his pawns if I was him. I would definitely push the pawns. Yeah. Push the pawns. Now I'm going to push my pawns. Actually, I'm gonna go there instead. I will go there. Just completely cutting off this diagonal for the king. Middle of the board. He has nowhere to run. He can run that way, but I'd rather him run away from me than towards me. Now he can go on the dark diagonals, but that's okay. That is totally fine. I don't mind if he goes on the dark diagonals, because my king is on the dark diagonal. But see, his rook is completely cutting off my king. You see? This is the 2840. That's 37 elo above me. If I somehow manage to win this completely losing game, by the way, I'm actually losing this. Only way I'm winning this is on time. If I somehow manage to come back by attacking his rook and his bishop somehow, I will be actually better than Magnus Carlsen. I think. This game is nuts. I was completely winning and then I just decided, nope, I'm gonna blunder a rook. Okay, so that was a mistake by my opponent. Now I can simply just push one of my pawns, or I could move. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. That's protected by that pawn. And then if my opponent attacks my bishop, I can simply move it out the way. That was a mistake. I think this might be a mistake. Even though it's protected by this pawn. I don't know. It depends on what my opponent does. This is at 2800 level, by the way. So yeah, that was a mistake. I can just go here or there. I'm gonna go here. My opponent made a mistake too by putting me in check, because I can simply take back with the king if he attacks that pawn. Now he's going to push his pawn further. Now I can actually push mine. It's protected by the king and the other pawn. I would just keep pushing my pawn if I was my opponent. These are your passed pawns. Even though they're doubled up, you have to push something. That's okay, I guess. I will go there. I think I can have a safe square now. I can go here. Yeah, should have pushed your pawns a while ago. I'm gonna move that up. That's just a free pawn for my opponent, but that's okay. I would rather it be a free pawn than do anything else with it. Okay. I will not let him get a queen, so I will just trade down. It's far better to just trade down than to let him get a queen. Yes. Rook and bishop versus two pawns that are blocked and a king. Can I win? We're about to find out. I will go there. I would push this pawn. Yeah. I might be screwed here. Me blundering that rook was horrid. He's moving the king in. Oh no. You can actually check me, or you can even move the rook and I can't take it because of the bishop. Yeah, if his king gets too close to me, I might be in trouble. I might already be in trouble. Unless I can take his pawns and then push my pawn. If he checks me, I can just take his pawn. Actually, since that's on the dark square, instead of the pawn, I'm going to attack his rook. Since it's on the dark square. Yeah. Checks me back, but I wouldn't check me back again, buddy. Otherwise, I'll take your pawn. And then I got checkmated. No. No way. Oh, no. 28.52 now for that guy. 27.86. I lost 17 elo. I want a rematch. I want a rematch. That's my 5th loss ever on this account, by the way. I'm going for a Queen's Gambit back. Queen's Gambit accepted, please. Queen's Gambit accepted, please. I want to play the same kind of game we just played. I will get my Elo back. Oh, you're a bitch. Queen's Gambit, please. I'm going for Indian defense, whatever. I will get my Elo back from this guy. This guy's a bitch. Can't believe I blundered my rook, man. I blundered my fucking rook. Oh my god, this guy's a weirdo. Queen's Indian defense, really? I expect the bishop to come attack me. Wrong bishop? Actually, that's not terrible, but I don't know why you just didn't attack. Moves back. I will just attack that pawn. You can attack it back. I will get my Elo back. That was a horrendous final moments of that game. I completely fucked up by blundering my rook. I'm not gonna get over that. I fucking blundered a rook, man. Why? To be fair, my opponent was 2840, so I will just castle. Oh, I want my Elo back so badly. I'm gonna rematch this guy again if I win. And we're gonna farm this guy for Elo. Just for beating me in that first game. That was his only win against me. And it will be his only win. Because I will win the rest. He actually might draw me here again. He was coming close to giving me a draw last game. He might come close this game too. I'm gonna win on time if anything else. Fuck it. I'm gonna just have to make my moves nice and quick. Because he's spending 20 seconds on a move. That's not gonna work against me, buddy. That's not gonna work. Why'd you spend 20 seconds on that? Get out of here. For preventing any shenanigans from these knights. Actually, this knight can go here, but it's not a good move. I would move his rook here, supporting this knight. So yeah, he's gonna lose on time. I'm simply going to win on time. This is phenomenal. He takes longer than a minute here, I just win. My opponent is deep, deep in thought. I will 1000% win the game now. I'm getting my Elo back. Holy. Wow, and just like that I win. Okay. Yeah, y'all can skip the rest of this video to the ending of this match if you want. We got 12 minutes. Possibly 30 more minutes. I don't know. 15, 20 minutes maybe. Depending on how fast my opponent's able to move his pieces. I'm a very fast player. So the moment you take longer than a minute on a move on me, you've lost. That's how I got to 2800, by the way, which I will get back from this guy. Fuck this guy. I have no idea who this guy is. He came out of nowhere. Haven't run into this guy at all, and then he just fucking appeared. He wouldn't have won that game if I did not blunder my rook. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, my opponent's definitely losing. If you give me 3 extra minutes on time, you've lost. You've simply lost. Like, there's no coming back from that time loss. Again, I don't know why he's thinking so hard about this. Just protect your knight. Because that knight is about to be under attack. This pawn is protected by this pawn, which this pawn's immediate threat is to attack this knight. So protect the knight. It's already protected by this pawn, but that can easily be thwarted. So just protect it. It's not that complicated. Why is he taking so long? He might forfeit here. He might resign. Yeah, because I can attack... I don't really have any immediate threat on the king, but I have ideas for the king, as you can see. I have ideas here, I have ideas here, I even have ideas here. Yeah. I would just play defense here if I was black, but this guy's thinking too hard about this. Just protect your knight. It's a one mover, bro. Just protect your knight. You can even protect it with the queen, and that wouldn't be too terrible. Actually, that would be even better, because the queen would make an immediate threat on multiple things. If my pawn attack decides to go through, if I decide to actually do it. There's no guarantee I might actually attack that knight, though. But if he decides not to move the rook and instead moves the queen, I don't think I'll do that. So that's just running into danger. We will see. We will see what he does. I don't know, man. I think this guy fucking destroyed me in the first game we played, but in this one he's thinking too much and he's simply gonna lose on time. It's a very boring game, but because we're just gonna be sitting here until he decides to make a move. But I mean, yeah. On the 11th move of the game, my opponent might resign, depending on what he does here. This is an insane match if he does. I haven't really done much, but that pawn move I just did, by the way, after bishop e7, pawn to b4, this right here is immediate threat. This is an immediate threat because of this knight, because of this pawn. It's a huge threat, actually. The moment I can get rid of this knight, that's going to cause you a lot of problems. That's why I have the bishop on this diagonal here. That's why I have this knight here, ready to thwart any shenanigans. Shenanigans, you know? Protecting the dark squares, this one's protecting the light squares. You have the four knights here protecting basically each other. If I can get rid of one of them, you are screwed. Especially in a Queen's Indian defense. Especially in Queen's Indian. If I can get rid of one of your knights, oh, you're so screwed. So I would protect him if I was him, but you know, is what it is. If he doesn't want to make a move, he doesn't have to. I will gladly sit here for the next 7 minutes if it means getting my elo back. Actually fuck this guy. How dare he win because I fucking blunder a goddamn rook, man. I still can't get over that, bro. We gotta analyze my last game against this guy at some point. But if I do win this one, I am rematching him to gain even more elo because fuck this guy. I'm farming him from elo now. He's 2,800, 2,700 in Classic, 1,700 in Bullet, and 2,200 in Blitz. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm fucking farming you for elo now. You're just getting farmed. Fuck you. Because you're very bad at the one thing that I'm good at, which is bullet. I don't play a lot of bullet because I like playing fast and rapid instead. Because it's funny when my opponents give me time advantage and I can just simply win on time. Fuck you. That's the only reason why I'm so high rated, is because my opponents just don't think fast enough. My opponent has spent 6 minutes on this move, by the way. This is very, very bad against me. This opponent has no chance of winning now. By the time they make their move, I've have about 4, 5, 6. I have about 11 different ways I can win. Now that they've spent more than 6 minutes on this move, which is a very easy move to make. Just protect your knight, man. Simply protect it. But no, because they're thinking too hard about this. I'm just gonna win. Now, if my opponent goes, oh my god, they made the right move. Oh my god, finally. Why was that so hard for them to do? Holy moly. I'm just gonna win on time now. 8 minutes and 40 seconds for a simple move, bro. You've just lost. So badly, you've just lost. Like, you can attack that all you want, but I will just move it. Yeah. Move the knight. Yep, that's correct. I'm going to move my rook. My rook hasn't really done a whole lot this game. None of my pieces have really done a whole lot this game. I'm going to support my queen. And the knight. See what my opponent does here. I would just move the knight here. My opponent does not. He moves it there, moves the rook there. I'm going to support the knight even further and attack at the same time. I would move the other knight before you lose it. I would attack my bishop if I was him. He decides not to, instead moves the queen. That's fine. I'm going to run right into those two pawns and the queen, because why the fuck not? I'm up on so much time, it doesn't even matter. That pawn is as good as dead, but I don't care. Yep, there he is. I'm just going to attack the queen with a lonely pawn, but it's protected by the queen, so if he takes it, I just take back. I would move the queen back, otherwise you run into a pin. Now I'm going to go here. This looks dangerous, but it's actually protected by the bishop. It's totally fine. I would attack the center. Yep, there you go. I'm going to attack the center too. Actually, wait. I'm going to support my queen. Now he decides to attack my bishop. That's totally fine. I will go here. I would just move the knight back. Otherwise it's in danger. Or not. That's totally fine. I'm going to move my knight. There. He can attack that knight, but it's protected by the queen. Yeah. Okay. He's only got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Good luck. That looks dangerous, but it's actually not. I'm gonna go there. That's a free pawn for me. Now he's no longer up a pawn. Now we're tied. Now fuck this guy, bro. This guy's insane at chess. It's going against me. It's protected by the pawn. I'll go there. See where it decides to go next. Decides to go there, protecting his bishop. I'm gonna move here. That knight actually protects that, but that's okay. I've got other ideas. I would just push this pawn, actually. Just push it here, because the knight protects it. Yep. I will support my queen on this file now. I would push this pawn right here. I will gladly sacrifice my queen if I need to. Whatever I gotta do. I'm winning on time right now, so I would push this. Definitely push this. Not hard move to think about. Just move forward. Put the foot soldier forward, dog. It's not hard. Again, these like really simple moves. First with the rook and now with the pawn. Like, it's not that complicated, bro. How the hell did you ever get to 2800? It's probably because your opponents made silly mistakes like I did that first game, but that was a fluke. I'm telling you, that was a fluke. I rarely do stuff like that. I just fucking blundered because I thought I had the win in the bag. But I did not. I definitely did not. I was down too much material. I shouldn't have blundered. Fuck. I'm still thinking about that last game, man. My opponent's giving me so much time on the clock, I'm thinking about what I could have done better in the last game. Because I'm basically guaranteed I've won this game. This guy is free elo for me. I can guarantee. We play another game, I bet you I win again. He wants a rematch, I bet you I win the third game. We could play 10 games in a row, I'd win every single one. He pushed the wrong pawn, by the way. Because now I can just go here. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? I would push... Yeah. I'm gonna offer him a queen trade. Let's get the queens off the board, big dog. 28-52 because you beat me in that first game. Yeah, right. He declines my queen trade. That was a mistake. Give me that. Get that rook off the back rank, blank, thank you. Get the rook off the back rank. Go ahead, take it. Yeah, that's a free bishop, just take it. Yep. Now, if he doesn't move his rook, that is a free rook. Now, he could protect it with the queen. But, yeah, okay. Good. I will push this pawn. It's totally fine. I'm going to attack that pawn. Attack that pawn there. It's not actually attacked by anything because of the bishop, but my opponent's going to attack on the king side now, which I'm going to go protect. Attacking my queen. But you blocked your own attack by your bishop. Now why would you do that? Now why would you do that? I can also attack the center pawn now. Which, I mean, my opponent is still attacking the king side, but little does he know, he is going to fail at that. That's just a free knight, but I don't care. I'm trying to deflect the queen away, and he does not move away. Instead, he continues his assault. But that is okay. That is a-okay. The queen actually doesn't have any attack on my king at all. My king has safe squares. Yeah, that was a free knight anyways. But I get a free rook out of it. My opponent can go here. I can take the rook. Yep. And I can also support my king side. I can actually go for a queen trade right there. Right in front of the king. If I wanted to. Now I'm up 3 points of material. Fuck this guy. We've got a minute to make a move, buddy. Yeah. Stupid ass. Come here. Come here, boy. I'm about to fuck your king up so bad. Can't believe I blundered my fucking rook in that first game, man. You got 50 seconds, big dog. You better make a move or I win. You bet your ass I will win on time, boy. Yeah. I'm just going to attack the bishop. Attack it. Attack it. I dare you to attack it, you little bitch. Attack it. I'll just take the fucking pawn. Attack it. Attack my rook, I dare you. I bet you won't. Yeah. I'm gonna take that pawn first. I'm gonna check the king first. I wouldn't take with the queen. I would take with the king. Don't take with the queen. Take with the king instead. You got 19 seconds. This is actually a complicated move. He could move out the way, he could take, or he could take with the queen. I would simply take with the king. He does make the right move. He's low on time. Where is he going to go? He's going to get back rank mated. He goes there. Now I'm going to take with the rook. Take that knight. Bang, bang. You got 7 seconds, boy. Yeah. Let's see where he goes now. 5 seconds. I'm going to double. I would put the rook here and just attack the queen immediately, yeah. And check. And you got 6 seconds. Make a move. I block with the queen. Nope. Yeah, give me that. Rematch, bitch. Rematch, bitch. Yeah. I'm farming you for elo now. Oh, fuck. No. Hold on. Where are we at? We're with the black pieces. Okay. E4. Let's do standard E5. We're 1 for 1. I'm getting my elo back. Decides to move the knight. Interesting. Okay. Are we gonna get an Italian? We might get an Italian. I don't know. No, we get a Ruy Lopez. We get a Ruy Lopez instead. Okay. I can deal with that. Ruy Lopez, I've won a few games like that. That's fun. How are we doing on time on this video? 45 minutes, couple games. I'll end the video after this game. My opponent castles and gives up a free pawn. That's totally fine. I'm gonna go with the Berlin defense here. I will just move back. Yeah, I would just move back. This is under attack and this is under attack, but not really. Because I can just take back if they decide to take that. And if they took that, I can just take... Actually, I can't take, but... Yeah, that's fine. I can move out the way. There's a ballistic missile pointing at my queen, though, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm in check. I just take back. And we're completely tied on material. But I'm down a knight. My opponent's down a bishop. I'm gonna support that pawn. Just gonna support that pawn. And I might actually... support the knight by moving up one here. I might go here next. My opponent goes there. I'm gonna go here. Preventing any shenanigans from this knight. This knight might go into the center. That's okay. I can simply attack it. Very easily attack it. You better not lose on time again, boy. You've been spending way too much time on these moves, my boy. 22 seconds is a lot of time. It's a lot of time, boy. You don't want to spend more than a minute against me, man. It's just not a good day for you if you do. Let's see where the opponent does. Where my opponent goes next. I would just attack the center. Even though it can be attacked, it's still making some kind of a threat against the king. At least on this side. This pawn is very weak here. So, if you attack the center with this knight and somehow manage to get your bishop involved, with your rooks too, yeah. Very, very weak pawn right here. Don't know why he's taking so long. You've lost some time once again, buddy. You should have been done that a minute and a half ago. I will attack it, but I'm gonna push my pawn because I see I have an advantage here. Supported by the rook. Okay, I'll just slide the king over. Move myself away from the pin. It's actually a double pin, by the way. It's pinning his knight and my bishop against my king, but I moved out of the way of it. I will attack the knight. That knight's a problem. I'm attacking it now. Move out of the way, knight. Kindly ask, where do you want to go? You can't go there. Oh, you want to get protected. Okay. I will go here then. Surely my opponent doesn't make a mistake here, right? Simply attack the bishop with the knight. It's not that hard. Yep, there you go. I have to move the bishop out the way. I will attack that pawn. Even though it is protected, I will still attack it because I don't really have any other better moves. It's totally fine if I offer up a bishop. Opponent's trying to weaken my light square bishop. That's okay. I will simply attack his light square pawns. Now my dark square bishop is very weak right now because it hasn't really done a whole lot this game, but that is a-okay with me. Moves the king. Wow. That is the best move, by the way. I'm gonna get my rook involved because you're doing too much. You are doing too much. You're really mad at the last game, huh? No, but the best move for my opponent is to just move the king again, actually. It looks like he's running into danger, but he's actually not. He's protecting himself. And creating a threat on this side of the board, believe it or not. Towards the center, actually. These two squares are completely safe for the king, because I don't have a dark square bishop. Active dark square bishop. I have one, obviously. It's just not active. I'm going to go here. Attacking this pawn and this knight. Knight's protected, but that's okay. My opponent protects that pawn. I will attack the center. See what my opponent does. Goes there. Protecting that pawn. I will simply happily trade it off. I do not care. You can take that if you want it. I really don't care. He could take with the knight or the bishop, but the correct choice here would be to just take with the bishop. Yes. There you go. I will attack that bishop and activate my dark square bishop. And my opponent gives up a free knight, but it's protected by a pawn and a rook, so that's okay, I guess. My opponent takes with the rook, which is correct. I will attack the bishop again. Now this is kind of a complicated sequence here, but boom, 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 depending on who takes first. My opponent should move his other rook. Yes, double up your rooks. I will go here. Finally activating my dark square bishop. Giving up a free pawn, by the way, in the process. Yes. However, I don't need that pawn. I will attack the bishop back. The bishop was simply just in the way, so I was deflecting it away with that move. My opponent goes there. I will go here, which looks like it's in danger because of the rook, but it's actually not because it's protected by two pieces. My opponent takes. I take. My opponent should take again. I will just take back. I don't know why my opponent's thinking here. You should just take it. Yep. And I will just take back. Now that's a free pawn for my opponent. And he's up a bishop and a knight, and I'm up a bishop and a rook. My opponent did not take the pawn. Oof. That is a mistake. He should have taken the pawn. Now I'll just be simply up a pawn, as you can see down here. I'm up a pawn, and I'm up on time. My opponent's officially lost the game. Congratulations. I would protect the king by going here with the pawn. Instead, my opponent goes there with the knight. I'm coming for that knight's ass. Come here, boy. You might think this king's a lunatic. I'm going for that knight, even though it's protected by that pawn. Don't care. Do not care whatsoever. Yeah, you better move. Boom. He can take back with the other pawn. Now this knight has been hanging for the longest, so I'm just going to move him. Now I'm protecting this pawn, by the way. Still going for that knight. He can put me in check here, but that's okay. That is a-okay. I do not care. Put me in check, I dare you. Mm-hmm. Don't have a lot of squares I can go to, so I'm just gonna attack him. It's fine with me. You can simply move back. Yep. And I could repeat moves, but I want to go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm going to blunder my rook again. Going to blunder my rook. I might give this guy the win by blundering my rook there. Don't know what my opponent's thinking. Yeah, just take it. I didn't want to repeat moves. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm gonna push the pawn. Whatever. Just push the pawn. If I can get a pawn to the other side of the board, I will be happy. I'm winning on time at the very least, so I will go here. Attacking the knight. I need to attack the knight. My opponent could put me in check here with this knight. He does not. That is a mistake, because I simply take back. I'm gonna move that pawn. I'll take with that pawn. I have an open file. I have some semblance of support here. King moves. Don't want to move that pawn just yet, so I'm gonna go here. I actually might move the king back and go this way and support these pawns. Yeah, I might go here, 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 and then take. My opponent pushes. I will attack the bishop. My opponent might push his pawn though. Fuck. If I take the bishop, he's just gonna get up a queen. Yeah. Shit. I would push the pawn. Yep. I might be screwed here. I'm 2 squares away from promoting, but yeah, my opponent promotes first. Oh fuck. Okay. My opponent should just attack the king with a check. Ooh, wrong check. I can promote freely now. He can take the pawn, but I promote. He can block it with the... Okay. My opponent has made a severe mistake. Oh wait, no. If I promote to a queen, he just takes. Made in 2. It's made in 2. How is it made in 2? I've lost. I've simply lost. I've lost, because if I promote to queen, what's gonna happen is he's gonna slide that bishop right there and take it back. And then I'm gonna move my king, and then his bishop is gonna slide over and attack my king in 2 moves and win. Oh, fuck, man. I can go there, right? Yeah. It's the only way. Yeah. I would have lost either way. It doesn't matter. Rematch. This guy is free elo, I'm telling you guys. This is gonna be my last game against this faggot. I'm gonna go with, I want a Queen's Gambit decline against this guy. Queen's Gambit decline, please. Queen's Gambit decline, please. Do. Yes. Now decline it. I dare you to decline it, you little bitch. He does indeed. I will beat this guy's ass this game. That's twice now I've had to blunder a rook because I didn't have any other option. I would have repeated moves and forced a draw if I didn't blunder a rook. Which is so dumb. So dumb. But I'd rather do that than anything. Yeah, you can put me in check, boy. I don't care. So that's what makes it 6 games that I've actually lost. Out of over 100 games, I've only lost 6. This guy's annoying. This guy is annoying, bro. I will simply castle as well. That's totally fine. I might draw with this guy again. Looking at the move order, I might draw again. I don't want to draw though, so I might blunder something. Throw him off a little bit. Depending on how fast my opponent will move his pieces, I might win. I'm gonna move my rook, give it into the option. I would support the light squares. This is advanced level stuff, but I would, yeah, support the light square. Yep. Attack that pawn now, it's unprotected. I would attack this pawn because it is unprotected now. Because I decided to have my knight jump in. Why, you may ask? Because I said so. I'm going to go there attacking that pawn because now it can't move. Before the pawn could move in the center. Now it just can't. And even with the knight there, attacking my other knight, I simply attack that pawn. Giving up a bishop, but I attack back with the pawn. Yippee yippee. Takes. Double isolated pawns, by the way. Very bad, very bad. I'm gonna support my pawn structure. Just go in there. I would support this knight here with the rook. Yes. I'm going to support my queen with the rook. My opponent should attack the center with this pawn. He does. That is the best move. Opponent should just take back. Yep. I will take back with the bishop. He can take back with his bishop, but I can just take back with the rook. I would attack that bishop with the knight, freeing up the other rook on the other side of the board. Yes. Very good, very good. Now I can attack this bishop. The queen can attack it. That's totally fine. That's deflecting the queen away from the centralized attack. Now I could attack the rook back, but a better move is just to push the side pawn here. Because that rook is protected by 1, 2, 3 pieces. Meanwhile, this rook is protected by 1, 2 pieces. So, I could take the rook, but I'm not going to. It's just a counting game right there. Now it's actually protected, but that's okay. Attacking that knight. I will attack your king side. Fuck you. Now it can be attacked, but it is again protected. Puts me in check. I take back. Attacks my knight. He might attack my knight. Yeah. I saw that coming from a mile away. I will attack the bishop in return. Simply goes back. I will go here. Kind of defeats the purpose of my rook in the open file, but it's whatever. I don't really care. Pushes a pawn. Alright, I will go here. Get my queen a little bit more involved here. Now his rook is getting involved. Oh no. Now he can attack this rook if he wants to, but I will simply take back. That is totally fine. I'm rerouting my knight. I am rerouting my knight. Yeah, that's totally fine. He wants to take back. I can just take back with the queen. Now I would move that bishop up a little bit, just to block me from doing any shenanigans back there on the king side. Again, I will attack it with this knight. And he has to move it back, otherwise I will simply just take it. I will take it and take more. I will take everything from this guy. I can't believe I lost twice to this absolute fucking buffoon. Yeah, get your ass back there, boy. I don't want to repeat moves. If I go here, check the king, queen can block, knight can block. If the queen blocks and I take, knight takes. If the knight blocks and I take, queen takes. Fuck. I don't want to repeat moves. I'll go back, I guess. He's gonna block again. Or he will not repeat moves. Thank God, dude. Get out of here. Holy fuck. You've lost. He can block. He can definitely block. That's totally fine. If he blocks, that's okay. It's actually okay. Cause I'll just go back. Fuck you. I might be screwed this game, actually. He goes back. Wow. I could just go attack him again. I got a better idea. I'm going there instead. He can't attack it because of the pawn. I've got a better idea. Now it's up to him where he wants to move that queen. I would simply move the queen that way instead of attacking the knight. He attacks the knight. Now I go here. I wouldn't block with the queen again. I would retreat the king to the other side of the board. He blocks. I will just simply be up material now. Thank you, thank you. He's going to take back. Now I can retreat the knight. Now the whole point of that was just to stay tied with him and get the queens off the board. The whole point of that entire thing was just to get the queens off of the goddamn board, man. So I've got a knight and he's got a knight and a bishop versus 2 knights, which is not ideal for me. But I'd rather him only have 1 knight than 2 knights. So I can handle a bishop. 2 knights? I don't know. Knights are annoying. Knights are very annoying. He might go here, forcing a pawn break. I can see that happening. I actually can't move these 2 pawns. Yeah, I've seen that. He could take back. Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. He should not take with the knight. He should take with the pawn. That is correct. I'm going to move the king. The king is in danger. It might not look like it, but the king is in desperate need of a move. He is in massive danger. He needs to move. There you go. How do I see that? From a mile away. It's very obvious that he is in danger. If I would have kept them on that dark square, this knight and this bishop would have been a problem. Boom, 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 boom. And he can just absolutely destroy me. Not in that exact order, but yeah, just know that this king was definitely in danger. I could see it coming. That threw my opponent off. I know it did, because he's thinking. He's thinking real hard. I'm going to win this game, by the way. He's thought for no more than 2 minutes. I've won. The queens are off the board. I've won this game. And I believe we are tied on material, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. 5 pawns, but 2 of mine are isolated and separated. So, yeah. Not a bad move, actually. I will force a pawn trade. I will trade down material as much as I can. Yes. Give me that. Totally fine. I would move his king out of danger. His king is actually in danger now. Now that my knights have a little bit more mobility. He is in massive danger. I can attack this bishop now. I can go here. I can go here. Yeah. He prevents his bishop from being attacked. But little does he know, I still have the light squares. Can't actually move any forwarder than that, though, because of that knight. But I can go this way. He should force a pawn break here. I really don't have any momentum with this other knight yet. So I would attack the king side. He spent more than 3 minutes. I will win this game based off time alone. It's not hard, actually, for me to win this. I almost drawed again. Almost came close to a draw. I would still force this pawn break right here. Yeah. There you go. You can take it. You can take back. There's 3 pawns to 3 pawns. Yeah. Now I can go here. Not letting that king move to the dark squares. He can move to the light squares, but that would be bad. My opponent decides to attack my knight. I will just put him in check. What are you doing? What on earth are you doing, boy? What on earth are you doing? Get out of here. Bah. Get out of here. Loser. Yeah. I will go here with the king, preventing that king from moving any more forward. Fuck him. My opponent could go there and put my king in check, moving him away from the dark square and almost checkmating me. However, I can just simply move back. He does indeed check me. I will move back and see what my opponent does. Now, if I go here, and my opponent tries to attack me again, it's going to be a different story. I will win on time, and if he doesn't push his pawn, but he's pushing his pawn, so I'm going to block his pawn from ever moving forward. Fuck you. He might attack my knight, to which I will not be happy with, because I can't really block anything about it. Now I could move out the way by going there, and then attack his king by going there. But I don't want to do that. I should. He moves his knight. Oh no. That's bad. I don't like knights. Knights are annoying. We will attack his king now with this knight. He should move his knight back to support his king and his bishop. I might lose this game. This guy is annoying. Holy shit. This guy is actually not bad. He was 28-40 when I versed him the first game. I'm 1-2 against this guy. Yikers. I have to win this game to be 2-2. He decides to move the king. Now I will simply move my knight, attacking that bishop. And if he doesn't move it, I will simply be up a knight. He attacks my king instead. I can attack his king now, which looks dangerous, but it's actually not. I can move his king. He goes there. Ooh. Now I'm going to move this knight here, attacking that pawn and that bishop. He pushes the pawn. I will check the king. Now he can go here. He's attacking that knight. This guy is brave. I'll gladly take that fork. He protects it. Okay. Can go there. I'm not repeating moves. I don't want to repeat moves. I want to attack that. Attack that. Oh, he has en passant. Does he see it though? Oh fuck. He has en passant. Does he see it though? Does he see en passant with 8 minutes remaining? He does! Oh no! That's a crazy blunder. That is a crazy blunder. This pawn is now hanging. That pawn is now hanging. protect his pawn, not the king. I don't know what he's doing. I can take that pawn now. If he doesn't protect it with the knight, I can take it. He goes after my pawn. Why? You can take the pawn all you want. You're gonna get checkmated with 2 of my knights. I'll gladly give up that pawn if it means beating you. You are up 2 points of material. I can easily beat you with 2 knights. You might think you're winning, but you're not. This guy's really good. Oh my god, these guys are really good. I may have lost. I may have lost. Now he is up a queen. Okay. He trades down, so it's a knight versus a pawn, a bishop, and a knight. He's going to push the other pawn. What is this guy doing? Okay. Thinks he can win with a queen and a bishop against my knight and king. A queen is indeed better than a knight by itself, but I don't care. That knight was the only thing stopping him from getting checkmated by just my king and my... Okay. Blundered your bishop? Sure. Sure. Why not? Okay. Now he can just attack me. Yeah. I can block though. Yeah. I'm gonna win on time. I'm gonna run my king around the board until I win on time. You can do this all day, buddy. If that means I force a draw or I win on time, I do not care. If I win on time, this guy's stupid. This guy is stupid. He shouldn't keep attacking. He should just move his king up. Cut off the king with the queen. Yes. Now I might actually lose here. If he can manage to get his king to the other side of the board, I have lost. But he has to use 6 minutes of his time to do that. 7 minutes, basically. I only have 2 valid squares to go. I've lost, dude. Dude, draw. Draw. Fuck yeah, boy. Rematch. I technically won that. Fuck you. That guy, man. Dude, what elo am I at now because of that faggot, bro? 2794 elo. My peak is 280803. Bro. I don't think it's updated yet. Hold on. Let me update it. And we are at, yeah, 2808, and I've lost 4 games because of that guy. Dude, that guy was really good. I'm at 2794 now, which 2808 elo. If we look here on the leaderboards, that is 14th place on according to Wikipedia. 14th place, 4 points above 14th place, and 2 points off of 13th place. So, I was pretty high up there. Now I am 17th place. According to what my elo is now, I'm 17th place. That guy was an absolute loser. Thank you all so much for watching. I won some games, I lost some games. I'm not perfect.